Hello, students, and I hope all of you are doing good. So, today we'll start off our discussion. Okay, yesterday we had discussed how to write stories. Okay, and today we will be moving ahead and we will discuss some different concepts, some different ideas on the story writing. Clear? Chal. This was the picture that I had shown to you yesterday. Okay, now, first question that I'm asking you is that in this story, the central character will be a male or a female? Just tell me. Now, let me tell you one thing, that unless and until the picture is extremely clear that the gender of the character, there is no doubt in the gender. Until then, please do keep this scope. Okay, in this picture it is amply clear that the character can be either a male or a female depending upon your choice. Clear? So please do keep this level of imagination open. I hope this is clear. Okay, chaliye. Okay, moving ahead onto the next thing is that we had different stories yesterday. Okay, now the stories that you mentioned, they were regarding the renovation or restoration of an of a historical monument. Okay, okay. Second, many of you had told about the trip or a picnic, many other things. Okay, okay, and many more things that we had seen. Clear? How to start writing a story of renovation or restoration of the monument. Clear? Okay. Now, Vivek was the regional director in the Archaeological Survey of India. One day, while he was going through the list of places in his region, he came across an abandoned site in a remote village. He immediately formed a team and left for survey. On reaching there, he surveyed the place and surveyed the place thoroughly and decided its restoration. Okay. He also got in touch with the Department of Culture and planned a fair so that this site can be showcased on a larger front. Okay. He also approached the nearby villages and asked the sarpanch to encourage people to participate in the art and craft fair or art and craft stalls at the fair. Okay, so this initiative ensured restoration of the site and also provided employment to the villagers. ठीक है? Okay. So if you are writing anything regarding restoration, you can take up these points. Now, one thing that you would have seen in this picture, that you would have noticed in this story rather, that I have not mentioned the age of the central character anywhere in the story. Clear? Okay. So remember one thing, that there is no point of mentioning the age of the central character in the story. Okay. So when you write the story, no need to mention the age of the central character. Okay. Clear? In the story, okay, when you write in PPTT also, there is no need of mentioning the age because you have already mentioned the age in the box. Okay, clear? Okay, so now in case you are writing the story for PPTT, you can fill up the box in this manner. You can mark 3 characters: male, female, male, age around 24, 30, 30. This can be done. Okay, mood positive, and if this is your central character, you can encircle it like this. Clear? So this is how you can mention the characters in PPTT also. Okay, now any other story, we can also write a different story wherein we can take central character as an ordinary individual. Okay, now if you are writing a story about trip or picnic, okay, if you are writing a story about trip or picnic, what you can do is just write about organizing it. Okay, I'm just mentioning the points. You can frame the story on your own. Okay, you can make a story upon organizing it. Okay, how did you organize the travel? Okay, okay, you can also make a story about uh, you can also add what all fooding you arranged for. Okay, you can also make the story about camping on the site, what all recreational activities you did. Clear? So all these things can be part of your story. Okay. Hare Devinder ji, in the course doubt section, you can send me your story. ठीक है? In the course doubt section. ठीक है? Clear? Makarand, even if you mention, just think, even if you mention the name of the fort, will it add value to your story? Just ask it yourself. आप अगर यहां पर ये भी लिख देते that he visited he visited the Chandranagar fort and he decided the renovation of Chandranagar fort, will it add any value to it? Okay, what the main action is, he is restoring a lesser known place. Okay, lesser known place, even if you name it, it will not add any value to it. Clear? So this is why what I suggest you is that whenever you attempt anything in psychology, okay, or anywhere in the entire SSB interview, this is a thumb rule that I am giving you. Please be more and more generic. Okay, please be more and more generic. Clear? Clear? Now, Ria was an engineering graduate. ओके अरे हाँ गौरव, मैंने पिछली स्टोरी प्लानिंग अ ट्रिप एंड एग्जीक्यूशन वही तो करा था. इन द प्रीवियस वन आई हैड ओनली प्लान्ड अ ट्रिप एंड एग्जीक्यूटेड द सेम. दैट वाज द सेम व्हाट आई रोट इन द प्रीवियस वन. ओके, चलिए. नाउ रिया वाज एन इंजीनियरिंग ग्रेजुएट. आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग हर final year exams, she decided to go on a picnic with her friends to the nearby fort. Okay. Okay. On reaching there, she noticed some tour guides harassing the foreign tourists. She immediately confronted them and shooed them away, and volunteered to show them the fort. She explained everything to them regarding the fort, and they were happy and satisfied. While going back, she informed the incident to the security and also wrote an email to the Department of Culture regarding the training to the guides. Her concern was acknowledged and the tour guides were strictly instructed. Clear? Okay. So one story you can write like this. Take care. If in case you are thinking of anything that the central character is a very ordinary individual. Okay, you can write a story like this. Clear? Okay. Now, this is a very common sight wherever you go, even you go to Taj Mahal or any place. Okay, you will always find that the foreigners are always harassed by the tour guides. Clear? So you can take up this issue, you can write a story revolving around this. Clear? So this can also be made. Palak was a senior under officer in NCC. One day, while on their camp, they had the responsibility to clean and create awareness regarding cleanliness to the tourists in the nearby fort. Okay, so this can be your plot. Okay, now actions that you can do here is, first is she formed teams for different part. ठीक है, bucket, water, cleaning agents were arranged. Okay. Third, one group was asked to make placards. Okay. Dustbins were placed near eateries. Okay. These all things can also be done. ठीक है? Okay. So this is how you can add value to it. Okay. And effectively, we have discussed close to 4 stories on one single picture. Okay. Whatever suits your perception, whatever suits your imagination, okay, you can write these stories revolving around it. Clear? So in this entire thing, only your ideas, whatever ideas were given by you, I have just tried organizing them, okay, into a story. You can add any more points into it. Okay, you can add any value to it. You can add n number of points to it. Okay, so it is just, please do make sure that when you are writing the story, try to have 3 to 4 actions involved. Okay, try to have 3 to 4 actions involved, and whatever you are writing, please do make sure that it has got some immediate results. Clear? It has got some immediate results, so those immediate results will be more result oriented. Clear? Chaliye. Now the next picture that I'm showing you is this one. Okay. Okay, just observe this picture, okay, and think of variety of ideas that you have. The plane crash and pilot, okay, okay, informing security insurgency, drunk man, ठीक, no water supply, bore well, okay. So it is similar to security intelligence spying, okay. Surprising family after a long, okay. Army drops the terrorist drone near the camp. Army drops the terrorist drone near the camp. Idea अच्छा है आपका. Shivam, a teacher on a survey. Hosting vaccination camp survey rather. Okay. Conducting census, that is also good. Okay. Scientific expedition in Antarctica. Okay. चलिए. Now, first of all, I'll tell you a few ideas over which these stories should not be made. First idea is this: plane crash pilot. Okay. Now, when you are writing a story, you are taking the pilot of a plane as the central character. Okay. And you are mentioning that his plane has crashed. Okay. Now, what will he do in this? Okay. What will he do in this? He will just keep on taking help from others. Okay. So there is no point in writing this story wherein your central character is in a negative state of mind and he cannot do anything. Okay. Second, writing a story about drunk man. Why? What is this idea? Central character is drunk now. Take. So what can he do? Okay. Just make sure that your central character should always be shown in a positive light. Okay. Secondly, he is result oriented. He undertakes task. Okay. He finds a solution to a problem. He is never part of the problem. Clear? Okay. So make sure that your central character remains in a positive light. Okay. Chaliye. Next, if you are writing the story about scientific expedition in Antarctica, first of all, what will be the aim? Okay. What would be the expedition for? Okay. And if you are going on for an expedition, it will be a very, very long drawn process. Okay. Try to write the story with a short time duration. Okay, so try to write a story with a shorter time duration instead of writing a story with this much long time duration. Okay, expedition researches, they take decades to get completed. Clear? Okay. Now, informing a security, that can be done. ठीक है? Okay. Water supply borewell, again. This will be a long drawn procedure. Okay. Try to add something which immediately solves the problem. Okay. Surprising family after long. What will you write in this? Okay. He surprised his family. Family got emotional. Family got happy. Family threw a party and then they enjoyed life like anything. Okay. Just think of it, the story wherein you can add value to something. Okay. Teacher surveying, yes, this can be done. Okay. Vaccine camp survey, census, this can be done. Okay. You can also write about the election duty. Yes, election duty to a remote place, that can be done. Okay. Acha. Now tell me, what did you take this? What is this? Drone. Yes, it can be a drone. It can be a plane. It can be a drone. Drone is popularly the correct word term is UAV. Okay. Small training aeroplane. A piece of meteor. Okay. No, cannot be. Okay. So when you are perceiving things, okay, when you are perceiving things, please do perceive things that can be useful to your story. Okay. ठीक चलिए so now why I am telling you all these things that when you write a story you can also use anything like a drone in this picture. Okay, you can use a drone in this picture. Okay, and now think of story over these ideas. Okay, think of story over constructive story over these ideas. Okay, and rest we'll be discussing these stories in the next session. Clear? So this was all from my side today. Okay, so I'll see you all in the next session. Jai Hind.